Hi there, in this quick video I'm going to be showing you how I built the garden room you can see on the screen right now. This was a DIY project that I built in my own garden and it was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot doing this. Many of the different stages of this job were either things that I've never done before or things that I have very little experience with. For example, the concrete base that we're doing now, I've done a little bit of this in the past, but it's not something that I'm very experienced with. Okay, so you can see now we're moving onto the floor, and this was very simple. It was just building a timber frame, filling it with insulation, and then adding some floorboards on top of that, and then we moved onto the walls, which again, these were relatively simple, just normal stud walls. My brother came to help me for the day, and this literally took us one day to put these walls up, add all the OSB, and then the following day I moved on to the roof. And again, this was one day's worth of work. This was just me on my own. It was certainly not even a long day. I put the joists in place, fixed them down, and then added OSB on top. Once that was done, I moved on to a job that I have never done before, which is fitting an EDPM rubber roof. And I have to say, this was actually really easy. I followed the instructions on the manufacturer's website, and it was really quite a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and yeah, it wasn't that difficult. The next job was insulation. This was back inside the build now, and as you can see, this is just a case of cutting to size, fitting it in place. I'd put this in the ceilings and the walls, and then followed this with a vapor barrier just to give some extra protection so none of the moisture from inside the building could get to that timber. The following day, my brother-in-law kindly came down to help me put some plasterboards up on the ceiling, which I definitely wouldn't have been able to do on my own, and then I completed the walls. This was followed by another job that I've never ever done before, which was dry lining. And again, I just watched tutorials on the internet, and it was actually really quite easy. Following this, I moved back outside to do the cladding. This was a British Western Red Cedar cladding. It's really nice timber, and it was just a case of cutting to length and pinning it in place with a pin gun, and then I added some Osmo oil to finish it off. Really straightforward, guys. I mean, as far as DIY projects go, this was a lot of fun. If I can do it, I honestly think you can. If you want to watch the full video, click the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.